So there's some pretty bad news about the Samsung Galaxy S25, which is very sad because I really do feel like in a lot of ways, this could have been a pretty great set of devices and they still very well could be, but it looks like Samsung is going to be removing a particular version of these particular devices, which again is going to be a very interesting thing to see. So basically for the last several years, since basically like the Samsung Galaxy S8, Samsung has pretty much been going through and making a new type of device every single year. It's been the cheaper models, then the more expensive ones. But if you kind of take a look at this year, what Samsung is going to be doing, they could end up removing a particular version of these particular devices. So when you take a look at something like the Samsung Galaxy S25, it looks like Samsung may actually end up going through and basically removing a version of these particular devices. They could actually be removing that mid-tier plus model where they're not going to just, make the, base model and the more expensive model anymore. They're going to go through and basically make that mid-tier model, the S25 Plus, they're basically going to go ahead and remove that. Now, there's not really a way to verify this yet. We're just going to have to wait and see what ends up happening, but this is going to be a pretty crazy thing if that, if Samsung ends up doing that. So we're basically going to have to wait it out again to see what happens. But from all the rumors and leaks that we've been basically seeing, it looks like there's a very high likelihood where the Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus could actually end up getting that particular model removed as far as we know. Now, for one, I think this is a great device and it's going to be amazing. But if it's going to have, if Samsung's going to go through and basically focus in on the next version of the device, and maybe it's just better off if they just... So with something like the S25 Plus, this is going to be one of those devices that is, I think could have been a pretty good device when it came down to it. I think the Plus lineup in general hasn't really been the best, and we also haven't seen too many rumors of, we've seen a lot of rumors of the Plus phones basically being removed every single year, which is kind of the funniest thing. But I will tell you from my personal opinion, if Samsung does this, I think there's just going to be too big of a price gap between the standard S24s and the S25s and the S25 Ultras. I feel like it'd be a much better idea for Samsung to basically go through and basically go into something like, making a, Galaxy S25 Plus, or maybe like a Galaxy S25e, then S25, then S25 Ultra. Or maybe they should just make their whole entire Ultra lineup a completely different lineup like they did with the Note line. I think there's a lot of things Samsung could end up doing here that might probably be the better way to go, in my personal opinion. It's just one of those situations where it's just going to have to take some time for Samsung to kind of, sell us on those devices. I do think with the S25 Plus, it could make a lot of sense to go and buy and make. But if Samsung decides not to make it, it's up to them. But I really do feel like there should be some ways where Samsung could go out and still make a device like that. And I think it could make a lot of sense for some people. So from that side, that kind of covers it up here. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.